Hello and welcome to Better After 60, where we have real conversations about aging, health, and topics that matter but rarely get discussed. Today, we're diving into a subject that's been shrouded in secrecy and often avoided by both patients and doctors: masturbation in old age, and why giving it up too soon might not be the best thing for your body or your mind. If you're a man over 60 or someone who cares about one, stick with me. This video will change how you think about your health, your body, and your relationship with yourself. We're sharing advice from Dr. Mohit Khera, a world-class urologist, about the real, science-backed consequences of giving up masturbation in later life. Why is this conversation so important? Because aging isn't just about what you lose. It's about what you can still preserve, improve, and enjoy. The body changes, yes, but so does your mindset. And when it comes to intimacy, especially solo intimacy, misinformation and embarrassment can do more harm than good. So, whether you've felt unsure, embarrassed, or just never heard anyone talk about this, you're in the right place. Let's break the silence together. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe to Better After 60 for honest conversations, expert advice, and a supportive community focused on making these years your best yet. Now, let's get started. Let's start with something that almost every man worries about, but few admit out loud: loss of penile function. As we age, our bodies undergo natural changes. Blood vessels become less elastic, blood flow slows, and nerve signals aren't as sharp as they once were. For many men, this means erections become less firm or less frequent, and sometimes it feels like things just aren't working the way they used to. Here's what Dr. Khera wants you to know. The old saying, "use it or lose it," really does apply. Your penis is not so different from any other muscle or body part. Imagine if you stopped walking for months. Your legs would weaken, joints would stiffen, and it would become hard to move like you used to. The same goes for your sexual health. Masturbation is like exercise for your reproductive system. It keeps the blood flowing, the tissues elastic, and the nerves active. Each time you become aroused and have an erection, whether alone or with a partner, oxygen-rich blood rushes in, nourishing the tissues and keeping everything in good working order. Now, let's talk numbers. Studies have shown that men who continue to masturbate or have regular erections in their older years tend to experience less shrinkage, less curvature, and better overall function than those who abstain entirely. It's not just about sexual pleasure. It's about maintaining the health of the organ itself. You might wonder, isn't it natural for things to slow down with age? Absolutely. But too much slowing down, especially total inactivity, can accelerate decline. It's a bit like letting a car sit unused for years. The tires go flat, the engine rusts, and before long, it's not running at all. This is not about pressure or performance. It's about gentle, consistent care. Even if you're dealing with health conditions or medications have affected your libido, a little regular attention to your own body can make a huge difference in how you feel and function. And don't forget, sexual health isn't just about sex. Erections are actually a sign of cardiovascular health, because they rely on healthy blood vessels and nerves. So when you take care of this part of yourself, you're supporting your heart, your circulation, and your overall wellness. If you've felt embarrassed or shy, remember, there's nothing weird or shameful about wanting to feel good and stay healthy. Every man deserves to feel like himself, at any age. So next time you feel the urge, see it as self-care, a way to keep your body and confidence alive. Next up, let's talk hormones. Testosterone is the main male hormone, And it does much more than drive libido. It's critical for muscle mass, bone strength, mental sharpness, and emotional stability. As men get older, it's natural for testosterone levels to drop. That's why you might notice a little more belly fat, less energy, or even a dip in your mood. But here's something a lot of people don't realize. Your sexual activity, including masturbation, can help keep those testosterone levels healthier for longer. How does it work? Sexual arousal and orgasm can trigger small but important surges in testosterone. If you keep up a healthy routine, these surges can add up over time, helping you maintain muscle, energy, and even motivation. In fact, studies show that men who are sexually active into their later years often report higher testosterone levels and better physical health than those who are not. But there's another side to this coin. Men who completely give up on sexual activity can see their hormone levels drop even faster. It becomes a cycle. Less activity leads to less hormone production, which leads to less energy and desire, and so on. The key is to break the cycle before it becomes a spiral. You might have heard myths about saving your testosterone by abstaining. The science says otherwise. Healthy, regular masturbation can actually support your body's natural rhythms. And remember, low testosterone isn't just about sex. It affects everything from your bones to your brain. If you've noticed changes in your energy, motivation, or mood, don't be afraid to talk to your doctor about hormone health. But also, consider how your daily habits might be impacting your body. Sometimes, small changes, like staying connected to your body, can have a ripple effect throughout your entire system. Let's get real. Being over 60 doesn't mean you have to accept a lower quality of life. The more you stay engaged, the more your body supports you in return. Now, let's move on to a health concern that's especially relevant for older men: the prostate gland. This little gland plays a huge role in men's health, and as you age, it can become a source of discomfort or even pain. Here's something you might not know. Regular ejaculation, through masturbation or sex, helps keep the prostate healthy. It's like giving your body a regular tune-up. When you go long periods without any release, fluid can build up in the prostate, leading to congestion. This congestion can cause discomfort, pain, and even increase your risk for infection or chronic prostate problems. Dr. Khera and other urologists recommend regular ejaculation as a simple, natural way to flush out the system. Think of it as maintenance, just like changing the oil in your car. The longer the oil sits, the dirtier it gets, and the higher your chances of engine trouble. The same goes for your prostate. There's science behind this too. Research has shown that men who ejaculate regularly are less likely to develop certain prostate conditions, including chronic prostatitis and possibly even prostate cancer. One study found that men who had at least 21 ejaculations per month had a significantly lower risk of prostate cancer compared to those with less frequent activity. Of course, frequency is a personal thing. The key isn't to hit a magic number, but to listen to your body and keep things moving. If you've noticed any discomfort, difficulty urinating, or pelvic pain, don't wait. See your doctor. But also remember, self-care at home can be a powerful tool in protecting your health. Don't feel guilty or weird about it. Masturbation is a normal, healthy part of aging. It's a private way to look after your own well-being, and it just might save you a lot of trouble down the line. Let's shift gears and talk about something that's just as important as physical health: your emotional well-being and sense of intimacy. Aging can be isolating, especially when your body starts changing in ways you didn't expect. Maybe you've lost a partner, Maybe your relationship has shifted, or maybe you just feel more distant from the person you used to be. It's easy to slip into a routine where you ignore your own needs and stop prioritizing intimacy. But here's the truth. Staying connected to your own body, even through simple acts like masturbation, can make a huge difference in how you feel emotionally. Dr. Khera emphasizes that self-intimacy is a way to boost your mood, relieve stress, and remind yourself that you're still alive, valuable, and deserving of pleasure. Solo intimacy isn't a replacement for relationships, but it can fill emotional gaps, especially when life gets complicated. Masturbation releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that lift your spirits and help you relax. It can also improve your sleep, help manage anxiety, and even reduce feelings of loneliness. There's another layer too. Self-respect. When you prioritize your own pleasure, you're sending a message to yourself that your needs matter. This can restore confidence and help you face the challenges of aging with a positive mindset. Many men worry that wanting intimacy is somehow shameful in old age, but nothing could be further from the truth. Your sexuality doesn't expire at a certain birthday. It changes, but it never disappears. By staying open to pleasure, you're keeping a part of yourself alive that's deeply tied to your overall happiness. So don't let embarrassment or old taboos hold you back. Embrace your needs and enjoy the benefits, body and mind. We've covered a lot today, so let's bring it all together. If you're a man over 60 or care about someone who is, know this. Masturbation is not just about pleasure. It's about maintaining your health, your confidence, and your joy in life. Experts like Dr. Mohit Khera aren't telling you to obsess or make it a chore, but they are telling you that staying connected to your body, even in small, simple ways, can change the way you age. By masturbating regularly, you're keeping your sexual organs healthy, supporting your hormone balance, protecting your prostate, and looking after your mental health. You're also sending yourself a powerful message. I am still here, I still matter, and I still deserve to feel good. Aging isn't about giving up. It's about getting smarter and kinder with yourself. If you've felt embarrassed, unsure, or alone in this, remember that you're not the only one. Millions of men have the same questions, the same worries, and the same hopes for living fully. Take what you've learned today and use it. Talk to your doctor if you have concerns. Reach out to communities like this one for support. Most of all, don't let shame or outdated ideas stand between you and your well-being. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Better After 60. Join a growing community where we talk openly, support each other, and make every year count. Thank you for watching, and remember, your best years are still ahead. Take care, and we'll see you next time.